Good morning, my dear students. Today, let's continue our lesson Indian Constitution, Rights and Duties. Now, we can continue our topic. The another important fundamental right, a right to freedom. Look in the picture. Here we can see the picture of Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, the architect of the Constitution of India. Right to freedom. What do you mean freedom? Freedom means the power or right to act, speak, or think as one wants. We do have some freedom of choice. Why? Right to freedom is important. Freedom is a condition in which people have the opportunity to speak, act, and pursue happiness without unnecessary external restrictions. Freedom is very important because it leads to enhanced experience of creativity and original thought, increased productivity, and an overall high quality of life. In this picture, we can see that our architect of the Constitution, B.R. Ambedkar, he addressing the public and the peaceful gathering to listen the speech. These two situations, which are the two situations? B.R. Ambedkar, first one, B.R. Ambedkar addressing the people. Second point, peaceful gathering of the people. These two situations are related to certain freedoms guaranteed by the Indian Constitution. What are they? They are freedom of speech and expression, freedom to assemble peacefully without arms. It includes in Article 19 of Part 3rd or Part 3 of our Constitution. Besides these two rights, the following rights are also included in the right to freedom. Freedom to form associations. That means any citizens of India have the right to form an association or join in any other associations. Freedom to travel anywhere in India. Next point, freedom to reside or live anywhere in India. Freedom to carry on any occupation, trade or business. That means each citizens of India have the right to practice any profession or occupied any occupation or a profession. Then next, right to life and personal liberty. All people of India have the right to live peacefully and each one have a right or personal liberty or freedom. Right to free and compulsory education to all children in the age group of 6 to 14 years. It is guaranteed by our Constitution. Then last point, protection from arbitrary arrest and detention. From above these points, we can realize that right to freedom is very important in a democratic states. Another important fundamental right is right against exploitation. What is exploitation? Exploitation is the act of selfishly taking advantage of someone or group of people in order to profit from them or otherwise benefit oneself. Right against explanation says that it enshrined in the Indian Constitution and it guarantees dignity of the individual. It also prohibits the exploitation or misuse of service by force or inducement in the following ways. Here we can see that the children are exploiting or misuse of service by force. Okay. Why is right against exploitation important? Right against exploitation. Right against exploitation is enshrined in Articles 23rd and 24th of the Indian Constitution. These are important because it guarantees every citizen protecting from any kind of forced labor. So, if we see in this kind of situations around us, we can file cases against the owners. Okay, then what does right against exploitation say about child labor? Observe the picture. What all can you understand from this picture? Here it is the picture of children who are working in site, and second point, they engaged in forced labor, and third point, they were working in a hazardous situation. There is no life security of the children, and they denied the right to get education, and also they denied the right to get love and care of their parents. In these situations, the right against exploitation say about child labor that, or it included in the Article 24. The Article 24 says that no child below the age of 14 years shall be employed to work in any factory or mine or engaged in any other hazardous employment. In India, there exist different types of exploitation. Not only in the case of child labor, the economic exploitation also we can see. The right against exploitation is concerned with the prohibition of this type of exploitation and equip the individuals for leading a dignified lives. As per this right, forced labor and trafficking human beings are prohibited. Employment of children in factories and other dangerous sectors are forbidden. And also, the provisions in this right against exploitation protects weak in society from the threats of the strong, and also it ensures special protection to women. Okay. Then next, right to freedom of religion. Look in the words of Jawaharlal Nehru. You can see the picture of Jawaharlal Nehru, the first Prime Minister of India. He says that the government of a country like India with many religions can never function in the modern age without orienting to secularism. Our constitution is based on secular conception and gives religious freedom. Then, what is shows or what is the meaning of the words of Jawaharlal Nehru? That means in India, he is explaining in India there is no particular religion or any religion is given more importance. He says about secularism. What is meant by secularism? Secularism means all religions. There is no official religion for India. And India does not promote any religion. But religious freedom is ensured by the constitution. Okay, India is a secular state. There is no official religion for India. Then, what does the right to freedom of religion guarantees to? What does the right to freedom of religion guarantee its citizens? Or what are the religious freedoms ensured by the Constitution? Right to profess, practice and propagate any religion. That means each citizens of India have the right to believe in their own religion and then they can practice and propagate their religion. Freedom to establish and maintain institutions for religious and charitable purposes. Nowadays we know that each religion has its own institutions and there are religious or charitable institutions. Right against taxation for promoting a particular religion. At the same time, religious instructions in any educational institution wholly maintained by the state or receiving aid from the state is prohibited. That means any religious educational institutions by the state or receiving and aid from the state is prohibited. And also, we can cultivate religious tolerance through the respect to others' religion and their beliefs. That means every citizen of India have the right to believe in their own religion, but at the same time we have the right to respect others' religion also. So, the right to freedom of religion promotes secularism. Okay.